Today, I want to talk about the future of Mega Evolution in a post-Legend ZA world. So my working theory has always been, I think this might technically, I don't think this has been disproven, but my working theory has always been that because we have specifically X and Y designated Mega Evolutions, theoretically there could be like various different Mega Evolutions for any Pokemon, and these could and probably would in an actual video game correspond with the letters of the alphabet. In ZA, we got the confirmation of Z Megas, which is cool. And yeah, I think what I want to do today is talk more about this, and how this could be possible and how we could see new Megas in the future. But I also want to highlight this really cool fan concept that has kind of gone a little viral online, and take a look at some of these designs. This whole concept is coming from Was Demon. What if you could give Pokemon who Mega Evolve the wrong Mega Stones? And this is so cool. I think the concept itself is a big what if, and I don't really think necessarily would canonically be what we would get in. I mean, let's just be honest, right? X and Y came out, what? I don't even know. Over a decade ago. And then right at the end, we got the introduction. Just a couple Megas, right? Megas were introduced, and then they gave us X and Y Megas. And then that was only designated for Charizard and Mewtwo. Yup. ZA comes out, and we get a ton of new Mega Evolutions, which is cool, but ZA came out 10, 15 years later. We got a couple new X and Y Megas, obviously, for the Pikachu line. That makes sense. But then they introduced some new Z Megas, right? I don't know. If you're looking at, if you want to make, I don't think there's a pattern yet. So let's not talk about timeline. But I am pretty, I guess in my bones, it feels super plausible for us to receive new Mega Evolutions, hopefully sooner than 15 years from now, right? Okay, 20, hopefully sooner than 2040. But if that did happen, I think we could see, here's the thing, Legend ZA is called Z2A. It's like the end and the beginning. I think we would see Mega Evolutions, I think we could see what's a good example? Mega Charizard A, Mega Mewtwo B, right? C, D, E, whatever letter of the alphabet. That's kind of irrelevant. It's like a naming convention. But I think what is really cool is this concept, because I think it's totally possible. The way that I look at Pokemon in the Pokemon world, they are biological creatures. Therefore, they can evolve. It really, in seemingly an infinity amount of times. And that also goes for Mega Evolution, because Mega Evolution is a form of evolution. So, okay, that's a lot of waffling. This concept is so cool. Again, by Jan, Was Demon. I think they have a YouTube channel even, which we'll go into. What if you could give Pokemon who Mega Evolve the wrong Mega Stone? This is such a fun concept, and it's also a really cool way to kind of incorporate fusion like Pokemon, right? There are so many designs that I want to take a look at, but just to kind of refresh you, right? We got Mega Lucario Z. We've always had Mega Lucario. Now we have Mega Lucario Z, and this does not get a new type, but it does look very different. I think, honestly, any Mega Evolution could add a lot of unique things, but it seems to be that the X, Y, and Z Megas maybe have, I guess it almost seems like they will allow a Pokemon, basically, okay, if any Pokemon, let's look at Garchomp, right? If any Pokemon can get an infinite amount of Mega Evolutions, maybe not infinite, but 26 Mega Evolutions, A through Z, you would think each one of those Mega Evolutions would basically allow, like, the actual Mega Stone would allow that Pokemon to, I guess, access new traits that they would not normally be able to. Right? That makes sense. So, this concept, again, is so special because it's basically taking traits from some Pokemon and and kind of like attaching them to other Pokemon that we know and love. Man, this is just too cool. All right. Let's I guess let's just start from the top. Let's start with the ones that I saved. I did save a lot of these designs. And there's so many artists. Shout out to all of them. Led, Melt, Les, Harry. They said the Mega Stone swap thing, Feraligatr and Garchomp, plus Scovillainite, Mawile. This is really, really cool. Garchomp basically gets the hood of Mega Feraligatr, but it's like a Gibble. And they do it pretty well, basically making the lower jaw of the Gibble the fins of Garchomp. And that's super fun, right? And I think what I love about this so much is that it basically, if you don't like Mega Feraligatr, I mean, that's tough for you. I mean, I don't like it either. But if you don't like Mega Feraligatr, there is a world, there is a hope, there is a cope that one day you could get another Mega Feraligatr X, Mega Feraligatr W, right? That's what we all want, a dub. And it could just be a different design altogether. We got Mawile here, and its giant jaw turns into this like Scovillain head. Man, there's so many like really, really cool ones here. This is Parental Bond Gengar. So like the Kangaskhanite attached to Gengar instead of Kangaskhan's little baby. It is a it's a ghastly spirit that's coming out of Gengar, and it almost looks like, I mean, honestly, this design's great because Gengar, what we see as Gengar, it actually looks hollow, right? So you have this like projection, this empty Gengar smile, and the real spirit is ghastly, and that is what has left the body, which is kind of cool and creepy. That's by Matt 4265. Let's see, Furfrou Darling. This one is crazy. Gardevoirite. No. It's the Baxcaliburite. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Baxcaliburite and Gardevoir. And I love this because Baxcalibur has this, design motif, or this element where it looks like a sword. Its back fin looks like a sword that has been pierced through its heart. And guess what? Gardevoir, Gardevoir has that same thing. It has that same like theme or whatever. Like it has this like horn sticking out of its chest, which depicts or kind of looks like a heart, but it also looks like its heart is like bleeding out. And now that's been replaced by this like freezing cold, right? Like an ice, like a chilled sword, right? Piercing it in the heart. So sick. And with this, maybe what you could also be thinking about is like these Pokemon gaining new types. So like a Gardevoir, Psychic Fairy type could become a Psychic Ice type, right? Here's some cool ones by Goofy Goobafish Two-Face. We got a Charizard. What is it? A Charizardite X being attached to the Phalanx. So you get this like Dark Warrior, and he's got like this like winged. You know how like knights will have like armor in fantasy that like kind of depict it's like this gothic helmet, and he's got this like this blue fiery sword. So sick. This Phalanx right here. Like I don't know, like how cool would these be to see in an actual game? We got a Mega Dragonite here looking a lot more similar to like what people thought Mega Dragonite was going to look like, but its tail has gotten super long, and these like green orbs, kind of taken from like Dragonite, Dragonair, or like just like ripping out of its tail. I think something that we don't really isn't talked about enough with Mega Dragonite is that its tail, obviously its tail elongates, but it has this like iridescence about it, and I kind of imagine that like that's how its dragon energy like pulsing through its body. And in this Mega design, you can see it kind of like crystallize, that Mega energy crystallize, like Mega Steelix, and rip out of its body. Again, like Mega Steelix, and what happens to it with like the diamond. Let's see what else. Oh, this is kind of fun. This is a new Mega Tatsugiri. Truthfully, honestly, another Pokemon that I feel like was kind of. I actually don't know if Mega Tatsugiri was like that hated. It's not really what I wanted. I was hoping it would actually become a little bit more serpentine or actually grow, but it kind of remained like a meme Pokemon. But here you've got Tatsugiri teaming up with its buddy. I'm totally spacing on this guy's name, Dondozo. And Dondozo, like Mega Kangaskhan with the parental bond, the baby comes out, and in this, Tatsugiri actually becomes the chef. It's got like a little chef helmet. It's got Dondozo's chef helmet, and Dondozo comes out to help, dude. And that's sick. That's so much fun. You know, in Sun and Moon, I'm pretty sure with the SOS calls, if you're battling a Cubone and it SOS calls, there's a chance that a Kangaskhan shows up, right? So it's like Cubone's mother shows up to kind of protect it in that double battle or in that SOS battle situation. That's kind of what that reminds me of. It's like bringing in the troops. We've got like this one's cool. This one's Golisopod. It kind of keeps the same body shape, but then becomes a little bit more hulking, like a Marshtomp or a Swampert. There's some cool ones here. This one's kind of sick. This is by Matt as well. Stone swap of Tyranitar with a Glalie. So Tyranitar is actually really special. Even in its mega form, you can actually see the face, the outline, the face of, what do you call it? Of Pupitar. It's pre-evolution. Because that's the thing with Megastones. I think it's kind of common knowledge at this point, but like Megastones do take traits, right? It's all about DNA, and it takes the traits of other Pokemon in the evolutionary line, and it brings it up, and those traits end up manifesting in the final Mega Evolution. Like that's why Raichu looks like Pikachu. Okay, and so that's already present with Mega Tyranitar, but in this one you've got the broken jaw of Glalie. Obviously, it becomes way more icy, and all of the spikes are also kind of substituted with Glalie's sharp spikes. This is like a monster, an absolute monster of a beast. Maybe this is feeling like ice dark, maybe like a dark ice type. This one's cool by Fed Rex. As soon as I saw this trend, I knew I wanted to make more Mega Gators. Has he made others? Very much speed run. This might actually finish it in the future, though. For now, let me know what new Mega Gators I should do and what Mega Stone. I have to check out their page. Maybe they made more. This guy made a. Actually, did I say this in the beginning? If you don't like Mega Feraligatr, here's your replacement. It's Mega Feraligatr. It's Feraligatr reacting to a Glalie, and then evolving into this thing where rather than this is actually such a smart design. Rather than this Pokemon getting a new hood, to kind of like function as like an upper jaw. Instead, its bottom jaw elongates and it maintains all of the same colors. It gets all icy on its body. This is actually so good. Water ice type. It gets this giant lower jaw. This is absolutely gorgeous. I think I have to make this the thumbnail. This is so good. I actually want this the most. Yeah, this is the fix. This is so cool. This is like what I would have wanted from, right? This is what we all would have wanted from a Mega Feraligatr. This is so tough. That's so good. This is so good. Fede Rex. I don't even follow this guy. Man, I'm enamored. That's such a clever design. I got to check out his other stuff. Oh, he made another one. So that's Mega Feraligatr with a Gengarite. And so you have, that's sick. So Feraligatr Mega evolves. Its spines get even bigger. And it gets this third eye on its forehead. And it's kind of like, obviously it gets the ghost type, water ghost type. And it's like crawling through, the floor. Oh, that's actually so good again. That's so smart again because that's what crocodiles do. They hang out in the water and they slowly have their head above water. You're kidding me, dude. That's a clever design. Bro, this guy is good. Fede Rex, I've shout out to you. That's so good. That is so good. Here's some other ones. Oh, Shula's throwing their hat in the ring. Scrafty and Scovillainite. Oh, that's kind of fun. Okay, I gotta say, I do really like this one. This is a Scrafty. It's a little bit more understated. Instead of getting the white like outfit, it looks. I feel like this is actually like a progression almost of the like punk, right? Like the punk hoodlum aspect. Oh, this Pokemon even gets like a little bit of a goatee. This feels like a more natural progression of what what Scrafty like was always. And that's kind of cool because Scovillainite or Scovillain becomes this like, what is it? It's based on like a Western villain, right? And so you kind of have those attributes, but I think what I like about this is it's not a direct fusion. A lot of the ones that we've seen so far are direct fusions, and I really like this one by Shula because it is, it's like it's taking the traits. Oh, this is so good. It's taking the traits that Scovillainite gives Scovillain. They're taking the traits of the Megastone to Scrafty, but not taking all of the things about Scovillain, right? It's not applying Scovillain's, DNA to Scrafty. But honestly, I guess it could go both ways. Because if the Megastone has the DNA helix and reflects a specific Pokemon, if it was applied to a new Pokemon, I guess it could go either way. But I like this design because it feels a little bit more, I don't know, it feels a little bit more independent and less like a fusion. Also, I guess I really like the this like stained glass, like this scaling on Scrafty's body, which is really cool because even the bandages on its chest, but the scaling is so cool because Scrafty is a lizard. Lest we forget, it is a lizard. This is too tough. This is one that I saved. We got Sylvanix. Sylvanix. And their comms are open, so go check them out. Maybe I'll go check them out. Maybe I'll ask them if they want to do any commissions. Sylvanix. I honestly love this art style that they've got going on. We've got a Victory Bell. Taking, what is it? It's got the squid, Malamarite. All of our friends. I'm sorry. I'm stumping on these names are crushing me right now. Victory Bell takes the DNA of Malamar and gets all wiggly wobbly, and its body elongates like Malamar to become this like full on pitcher plant. I also love that its leaves get super razor, like razor sharp. This design is so good, and I think kind of what I like low key imagined for Victory Bell. I think that's what we all imagined before we found out that it's gonna. And it's such like it's a nice clean alternative take to this, to the Mega Evolution that we actually got. I would say this Victory Bell. This is what we should be doing. This is Victory Bell. Victory Bell V. Yeah, this is Victory Bell V. I'm seeing a lot of V patterns, right? Victory Bell V. We got Meganium, Mega evolving with the Mega Stone of Dragalge, and very, very subtle. All of the little ornate ribbons and stuff. The seaweed, the webbing of Dragalge. It's kind of applied to Meganium here. Meganium's like so good. Its leaves get like even bigger and just kind of wilt down on itself, and then its antenna grow up and it gets these like little orbs. So cute. Honestly, not as good as Mega Meganium, but this is cool. I like this. Mega Meganium M. I'm gonna call this Mega Meganium M. Now we get a super tall, long Demon Queen Delphox. Delphox is evolving with a Frostlassite. This is cool. This is like a really clean combination right here. Because again, it doesn't look like Frostlass, but it has like the body shape, which is, I think, low-key. Like, that's kind of what I'm trying to talk about when it comes to like all these different types of Mega Evolution possibilities. It's cool. And then we got Floetite. Evolving with Glamoraite. And this design is pretty nice. I don't think it's actually that much different, to be honest, from the Mega Floette that we do have. But it still has the chain. It's still bound to the flower. The flower composition looks a little bit different. It maybe looks a little bit more offensive. I guess it really just looks like Glamora. You know what? No. But that's beautiful. Because Glamora always... I really think Glamora, dude, I know it's not confirmed, but Glamora does have ties to the ultimate weapon. Let's just leave it there. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about this this whole trend? Do you want me to cover some more of these? There are so many cool designs that I haven't even touched yet. Look at this. This is a Skarmoryte on a Sceptile. This is literally the first time I'm seeing it, and it's this demonic. It's a demon from Oblivion wearing Daedric armor. This is insane. What do you guys think? Do you want to see new Mega Evolutions? This one's even cooler. All right, I might have to make another video. Subscribe for more Fakemon theories, opinions. Love you. See ya.